Hey everyone, hope you guys are having a great Wednesday, and thank you guys for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel we'll be looking at the CGI version of ORKO. We'll be comparing him to the Origins version and the Masterverse version as well. And here he is in the packaging. Of course, this is based on the more kid-friendly show on Netflix, different from the Revelation show. So here's ORKO. Shows that power attack. And of course, ORKO in this cartoon is more of a robot, not a member of Trala. But I do believe that the real ORKO on the show takes possession of this body so that he can do magic. Comes with his own flight stand, some energy blast. The character on the front of the packaging, Castle Grayskull. And we will be comparing him also to the Origins figure and, of course, Masterverse or Revelations figure. Flip it on the back. There he is. And for fun, we'll be looking at the vintage ORKO. Of course, the other figures in the wave. I have done a review on He-Man, and look forward to Sorceress soon on my channel. All the warnings, stuff like that comes. Well, of course, we all know the history of ORKO. He was a Filmation cartoon creation that became so popular, because the show was very popular, that they created him. He got his own toy. And this is what he looked like back in the 80s, from 1984. As you can see, he did not have a flight stand. He was on wheels, and he had a ripcord, like the ground ripper or road ripper. You pull it. Of course, he would move around after you would pull the ripcord around. And his early version, or early name, before they chose ORKO, was Garpo. Once again, I want to thank Pixel Dan for this amazing book. Dark Horse Comics as well. Incredible book, guys. Amazing. I highly recommend getting this book, guys. Alright. Of course, what he looked like back in the 84. Front to back, side to side. Okay. So unfortunately, I do not have a loose version of this particular ORKO yet. I'd like to get one soon. But like the other ORKOs from Origins, which I have right here, I'll put Origins right next to him, and Masterverse. There we go. They have their own. He has his own unique flight stand as well. And like I said, he's more of a robot on this show than an actual Trala. Character or magician or wizard. But there's all three of them. You can see the differences between all three of them. From Masterverse to Origins to the CGI ORKO. But like I said, I believe in the show, the real ORKO, does take possession of this body to help him do magic and stuff like that. But I like the classic look, with the O and stuff like that like Origins has and the vintage one has, which I really wished that the Revelations version of ORKO would have given us. But unfortunately not. But you never know. We might get a second version of ORKO in Masterverse or Revelations. Maybe that white version, an all-white version of ORKO. But there you go. Now, unfortunately, with the CGI brand, you cannot remove the head and stuff like that. I believe you can't even take him out of the flight stand. So he's pretty much one solid figure, kind of like the vintage classic He-Man, back in the day. Like they went with that route. Same 5.5 scale as your, your Masterverse or your Revelations or your Origins and Revelations, if you wish. I believe I think he stands at about that 5.5 height. This Origins figure. And let's see. Fortunately, I can't stand him next to them. Clearly because the box is a little bit higher. But I have to believe that with him out of the box, he's got to be the same height as the Origins ORKO. But still a really cool character. I like the look. And it's a different, version of him. Something I never expected to see. A robot, or maybe like you call maybe a cyborg ORKO. But there you go. There he is in the packaging. And I hope to get one. Another one in my loose collection. Best way to try is, honestly, the best way to maybe get him is probably through Amazon, maybe Entertainment Earth. I don't see him on Entertainment, maybe Walmart.com or Target.com. Unfortunately, this brand is pretty much done as far as toys are concerned. I think there's no more toys going to be made of this particular He-Man brand. I think it didn't do as well as they hoped, including the cartoon. I think the cartoon might be done as well. I've not heard anything, new, anything different about that. If you know anything about it, let me know. Because it was an okay show, for me. I liked it for what it was, and it was different and something new and something fresh, and I like that. But like I said, they really changed the whole story and arc of He-Man, particularly on this show. So I always call this show like a multiverse, this is part of a different universe, that's why I was able to get through it and watch it and stuff like that, because, having a robot, style ORKO is a little bit different. But like I said, it was a great show, and, something, that you can watch with your family, with your kids and stuff like that. So yeah, but unfortunately, the toy line, I think, is done. In fact, I pre-ordered there was a pre-order for a Moss Man for CGI from Big Back Toy Store, and unfortunately I got the notification that it's been canceled because I think they just didn't have enough people who wanted this particular, brand anymore. The stores have, pretty much, you can't find any of this brand anymore at Walmart or Target or anywhere else. So, unfortunately, that's how it goes. But like I said, it was a great show for what it was. But you never know. They might give us one more season of this particular show, and I will watch it. I liked it. But there you go. There's a quick look of ORKO from the CGI show. Like I said, it was more intended for kids, for young kids. All right, so there you go. And there's all the other ORKOs next to him. My question is, obviously, my favorite is always going to be Origins because it has that more of that classic look, and feel from the 80s brand. But I do hope maybe we'll get an Origins figure of ORKO that, has those wheels and the zip tie that you can pull back and have him ride around. And I hope we get that second version of this ORKO, of him, and all that white outfit when he comes back to help his friends out. Alright, guys. I'd like to take the time out now to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the channel, please subscribe. I love talking with you about all things Masters Universe. Hit that like button, guys. And hit that thumbs up. Hit the like button and thumbs up button, guys. Hit that notification bell when you want to upload new videos. And tomorrow we'll be looking at the Man-at-Arms version of from the CGI show. We'll be comparing him to other versions of Man-at-Arms through Origins and through the Masterverse line. See the differences. So guys, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Take care, guys.